What is support and resistance? Support and resistance is one of the most widely used concepts in trading. Strangely enough, everyone seems to have their own idea or how you should measure support and resistance. Let's take a look at the basics first. Hello my friend, my name is Spotty. People who are interested in trading are gradually gathering here. I created this YouTube channel to share everything I learned through years of practice. I conduct sessions, demonstrate strategies, and talk about indicators and patterns. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my community. I'm always happy to see you and read your comments. Look at this diagram. As you can see, this exact pattern is making its way up a bull market. When the price moves up and then pulls back, the highest point reached before its pullback is called resistance. Resistance levels indicate where there will be a surplus of sellers. When the price continues up against the lowest point reached before it started back is now support. Support levels indicate where there will be a surplus of buyers. In this way, resistance and support are continually formed and the price moves up and down over time. The reverse is true during a downtrend. In the most basic way, this is how support and resistance are normally traded. Trade the bounce. Buy when the price falls towards support. Sell when the price races toward resistance. Trade the break. Buy when the price breaks up towards resistance. Sell when the price breaks down towards support. A bounce and break. Say what? If you're a little bit confused, no need to worry, as I will cover these concepts in more detail later. One thing to remember is that support and resistance levels are not exact numbers. Oftentimes you will see a support or resistance level that appears broken, but soon after find out that the market was just testing it. With a candlestick chart, these tests of support and resistance are usually represented by candlestick shadows. Notice how the shadows of the candles tested the 1.4700 support level. At those times it seems like the price was breaking support. In high sign, we can see that the price was merely testing that level. So how do we truly know if support and resistance were broken? There is no definite answer to this question. Some argue that a support or resistance level is broken if the price can actually close past that level. However, you will find that this is not always that case. Take a look at this example and see what happened when the price actually closed past the 1.4700 support level. In this case, the price had closed below the 1.4700 support level but ended up rising back above it. If you had believed that this was a real breakout and sold this pair, you would be seriously hurting. Looking at the chart now, you can visually see and come to the conclusion that the support was not actually broken. It is still very much intact and now even stronger. Support was breached by only temporarily. To help you filter out these false breakouts, you should think of support and resistance more as zones rather than concrete numbers. One way to help you find these zones is to plot support and resistance on a line chart rather than a candlestick chart. The reason is that line chart only show you the closing price, while candlestick add extreme highs and lows to the picture. These highs and lows can be misleading because oftentimes they are just knee-jerk reactions of the market. It's like when someone is doing something really strange, but when asked about it, he or she simply replies, "Sorry, just a reflex." Or when plotting support and resistance, you don't want to make the reflex on the market. You only want to plot its intentional movements. Looking at this image, you want to plot your support and resistance lines around areas where you can see the price forming several peaks or valleys. Let's observe the practical execution for our strategy. For the currency pair Argent USD, we will enter the trade immediately and hold it for 5 minutes. Our investment for this trade is $300. We are entering with the anticipation of an upward movement. Now let's go back to analyze what we see here. Beneath, we notice a pattern known as a hammer. This pattern indicates a potential reversal for our trade. suggesting that we experienced a very strong decline. Let's assess the extent of the fall. We observe a decline of 0.24%, which holds significant implications in the forex market. Next, we drew a slightly lower hammer indicating a reversal since there are no more sellers below. And apologize, let me correct that there are no more sellers below. Additionally, our RSI is at the level of 20. We can see that the trade is moving positively, and we await the complete outcome of the situation. Previously, there was a breakout of this level right here. However, it was quite weak. Let me illustrate it now. I didn't have much confidence in it, so entering at this point didn't seem sensible. This is a local maximum level, a weak one, and not recommended for entry. Currently, we are witnessing a strong market reaction characterized by an upward impulse. The trend is progressing well and is in profit. If we examine other currency pair, we can observe a similar impulse followed by a pullback. Therefore, we wait for the trade to close and take our profit. We have only 6 seconds left, 5 until the end of the trade. Reveal push that the last impulse the trade closes with a confident and substantial profit. As we can see, the support zone worked perfectly, and now I'm waiting. We are nearing at last the 50% level, approaching approximately here, according to Fibonacci, and expecting a reversal. Let's observe now how it unfolds. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I would appreciate it if you liked it. Write any questions you have in the comments, and I will definitely answer them. Maybe even make a whole video about it. I'm waiting for your subscriptions to my YouTube channel. If you wanted to trade with me, subscribe to my Telegram channel where I provide free trade entry signals. All you need to do is follow along with me and make your profits. See you soon.